What are we gonna do to the car now? I mean, I can see far enough into the future to know that driving your own car is like riding your own horse. The computer's supposed to handle the performance, but who doesn't want to handle their own performance? I mean, that just makes sense. People talk about AI and where it's going in terms of major industry. And that's still kind of up for grabs. One thing is true is that humans still move molecules. And there's a lot of robots to help with that. But where are they moving them and why? Oh, look, I'm live. Who'd have thunked? Hmm. Good old meaning. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. There, I say it's time to train. Is there a fighters guild in Alderaan? No, here. Alright, where's my float pants?
I'm listening.
Hey, Baratus, are you a Badrus?
Well met, Outlander. What is it?
Indeed. Those are trainers and merchants.
Seen any elves?
No.
What brings you here, friend?
We're going back to the front. We're gonna get some Badrus training.
How do you do?
Not what I was looking for. Should have thought about that. Okay. What are we doing? Trying to increase. Yeah, we can do agility. I want to do strength though. Plus strength.
Do you need something? Training for the right price? This warm blood has questions.
Well, what have we here? Interesting.
Desire to barter and trade. £5? Wow. Well, that's a start.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
What is this regarding
Speak
Cyrodiil?
freely, friend.
Neon. First time in my life I've ever seen an individual with a tiled ceiling. At least it's not popcorn. Man, you know what's worse than popcorn ceiling? Buttered popcorn ceiling. It looks so wrong. And then they put the little sprinkles in, the little sparkles in there, so it kind of looks like salted popcorn. I think I'm gonna go on a diet.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's called a diet. You should join my tribe. We're gonna call it the Diet Tribe. Get it? We're going on a diet tribe. Right, that guy. Stupid.
How may I help you?
Poorly, if I remember correct.
Well met, Outlander.
Who's the guy or girl that trains strength? That's it, huh? We're going to a different town. If you stare at it long enough, you'll realize it's actually a living, breathing, moving popcorn ceiling organism. You know, it depends on what you've been eating. If you eat enough popcorn, you and the popcorn ceiling become one with another.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
My dad owned a machine that sprayed popcorn ceilings. I remember him always complaining about trying to get it to work. It's like, oh yeah, that's a popular thing now. And then a few years later, it's like, you haven't used that machine in a while. It's like, oh yeah, nobody does that anymore. Let's see. I think we got quite a few of these. Scarp. Just like Christmas. Now I'm just gonna pile them on top of each other. When will people believe you? The popcorn ceiling moves on its own. Hey, that's a good point. I think that maybe you're right. Maybe it is a texture that becomes one with itself. Just stare at it for half an hour, and it will stop pretending that it's an inanimate object. And it will become an animate object. And then it will become an anime object. And it will begin yelling at you in Japanese. You get mad enough, you'll yell like that too. Man, I gotta get my girlfriend in here and show her all these diamonds I got. She's gonna be so impressed. Well, first I gotta get a girlfriend, and then I'm gonna get her in here and show her all these diamonds that I got in this video game, and she's gonna be so impressed. Oh man, I'm Josh Shindero. That's what I'm saying. That's why it lies so flat. It's like a sushi roll. I think it's probably related to sushami or whatever it is. Has it ever asked you for a spring roll? Or have you ever caught it looking over your shoulder when you open your fortune cookie? Isn't that a fun thing? A cookie with a fortune? Why are they so gross, though? Did they really have to make them gross? Why don't they make, like, delicious fortune cookies? And the fortune needs to be good, too. I mean, if they're giving me a good cookie, they better give me a good fortune, too. I was about to say, no one on YouTube at this hour has a significant... Oh. But that music is just timed so perfectly. I'm glad I got the music going on. Alright, let's go smash some baddies.
Yes, Outlander?
Wait a minute. Where's the frickin' Fighters Guild in this town?
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
That is absolutely sweet of you. But you're not the one. This is the dude.
Anything I can do for you?
Maybe. Looking for an equalizer? Something to give you an edge against a superior opponent? When you need to do a lot of damage in a hurry, you can't beat an artificially intelligent poisoned blade. Try my inexpensive iron spider dagger and steel spider blade, or an imperial netch blade for even more bite. Alright then. Whoops. Didn't want the endurance. I wanted agility. $120,000. What? Fortune cookies are not gross. They taste like brown sugar and homeopathy. They're just good enough that I will eat them. And I'm like, it's the sugary glaze coating, because the nasty aftertaste is something that we need to do something about. There needs to be more chocolate sauce and cinnamon rolls and glaze. Not even the cinnamon roll. What we need is just more glaze and dressing and gravy and toppings. Give me some sprinkles and walnuts and Skittles, and I need both Reese's Pieces and M&Ms, but keep them separate. I don't know where I was going with that, but I think that when it comes to fortune cookies, there's room for improvement, and we need to expand this fortune cookie harem. It's not a harem, but it will be when we put it on OnlyFans. Our fortune cookie empire harem. We need to expand it beyond eating. Yes, that too, but also it needs to be like something that comes with every service. Yes, that too. Wouldn't that be great? Alright, here's your fortune cookie too. You may be multiplying. Something like that. I'm gonna need to have to write some fortunes. I did come up with a new pickup line. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you a pizza? Because I'd like to top you with my pepperoni. Just kind of let that one simmer. Oh, there we go, $4,000. Boom. Take that. Yeah. I'm gonna loot you. Never mind. I don't want your stuff. Yeah, look at how gold that was. I want fortune cookies that remind me I'm only a moderate disappointment and not a complete Hey! Dude. Got an idea. Let's make fortune cookies. And you're not a complete disappointment. You have undisappointed me by showing up today. Thank you. You have made my day. And if you knew how special I was, then you would know the greatness of what you have just achieved. You know what we should do? Is make fortune cookies with pickup lines in them. Yeah. Pickup cookies. That sounds really creepy. Alright, never mind. Just throwing them out there. Ideas afoot. Abound. Ahoy. Chips are down. Level 19. You're really good. Maybe the best. Oh, they're talking about us. And that's why it's so hard to get better. Yeah. It's sick and it's hard to get better. Oh, but you just keep trying. Because that's the way you are. Emphasis voice. Yeah, I gotta do other things to boost these. We gotta train. Yeah, let's go train.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Yay! Yeah, I don't think these guys help, because they just take our money. It's like...
I'm all yours. Please, go ahead.
I've got a
listening,
few minutes
please,
if
go
you need
ahead.
something.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
She's excited about the fortune cookies, too.
I've got a few minutes if you need something.
Yeah, let's do strength, I guess. Whoever's making that sound is having a good old time. That's the sound I make after I subscribe to another OnlyFans. Back to bed, level 20, problem avoidance. Dude, you should make that into a meme and post it on Elder Scrolls Lore Whore. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So you want a cookie that reminds your parents how fortunate they are to have you in our lives. Alright, I should have waited to sell them. Well, we got the boots. Boom. Big old chunk of change. Sweet. Alright, let's avoid some of these, we're gonna sleep with our knife out. I think we're gonna take top bunk. Look at that, that was the key. Oh man, our strength is getting up there. That's almost maxed. That's cool. You have ascended to level 20, you donkey. You'll never be better than you are today. Well, that's disappointing. If you are lucky, by superhuman effort... Oh, okay, there's a loophole. Superhuman effort, you can avoid slipping backwards for a while. But sooner or later, you're going to lose a step. What? We're gonna lose a level? Or drop a beat, or miss a detail, and you'll be gone forever. Well, that's not very fortunate. Yeah. I just want a cookie to remind them could always be worse. You could have a TikToker for a child. Yeah. Yeah, what's gonna be next? What social media app will come out and take the top for like some kind of AI related this and that? I mean, now I'm just curious to know what that thing's gonna say once we level up one more time.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
You
Oh,
choose
you-
to share
Anything
your
I can
time
do
with
for you?
me?
You're all so kind. Well, that guy's got a turd in between his tail. He's like, oh, don't get my drawers dirty. I'm gonna make that joke until I'm done playing this game. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can put this weird thinger there. Nope. That's not very inspiring. And stick it in the corner. No one puts Daedry in the corner. Well, I do. There. Alright, that saved us a couple of pounds. 15 pounds. Pound it. Okay, so straighten me out here. Because, I mean, at my age, Neon, I can just let memes blow by. And oftentimes I make my own. Is it the joke about 6 is afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9? Or is it a reference to 1767? The first date in which Martha Vineyard baked her famous lemon squares. Because I would celebrate that too. They weren't fortune cookies though. It's kind of a different... You know what's better than 24? 25. All the way up to 27. You gotta have an alternate account called Neon67. Comes to me for explanations behind the new slang. He's recently asked me what 6-7 meant and I was dumbfounded. Yeah, I was thinking about that. The pinnacle of human interaction. Oh, I made a meme. I made a meme. I did. You don't. I don't either, but I'm up to like 5 memes now. I made 3 of them for COVID. Let's see. Where's my meme? Where to find my meme? I just made. The other ones we'd have to log into my Discourse, and that would be a task. But this one I can show you. If I can find it. That's not it. It's this. Right? There. I even put the lightning bolts around it. It's not the best because you can't even see that it says AI but anyway, that's the thing. AI, VR, the pinnacle of human interaction. 3D. Does anybody remember 3D? Poor old 3D. It's not, no? Okay. It'll just remain dead under there, doing its thing. Anyways. AR isn't even included. Well, yeah, I mean, nobody goes to water parks anymore. You know what's involved with that? Water. Getting wet. Being nude. Public. No quick save. No quick load. It's just so many times I've been driving down the road and I just want to reach up and hit the quick save button. Just in case. Alright. I like this. We got a good collection going. There's our green pot. We got our moon sugar. That's my bread, man. Some resin for the quality skooma pipe. It's a good one. Not a cheap one. Made out of like an apple. Alright, what were we doing? We were trying to get money. Which we have a lot of. Oh. I never did enchant these things. £60. Sheesh. Oh, I should put that on display, huh? Yeah, we'll go do that. Because we got, like, tons more loot over here. Yeah, this is starting to get ridiculous. I forgot about all this crap. Sheesh. Alright, never mind. Making it happen. Hit by a bus while playing Pokemon Go. Actually, I was thinking about how cool it would be to... And I don't know how to play Pokemon Go, but I was just kind of thinking we could, like, hook up a camera to the front of my car, which I have. I did. Backup cameras are like $12. So I put in a front cam. Mostly so I could say the word front cam. Full front cam action. I hate the fact that I'm old enough to have been around for Girls Gone Wild. And wanted to buy that, but wasn't old enough to dial the number. Pick up the phone. But here's the idea. We're going to use the front cam.
Asks way too many questions.
No, he does not. He's fine. Be too judgmental. Okay, we're going to use the camera on the front of my car to hunt down Pokemon creatures. There's one over there. Okay, I think we got a plan. Considering a guy one country over from where I live just got arrested for posting a meme on
What was I
Facebook.
thinking?
I'm content with being boring. A meme on Facebook. He should have posted it on Assbook. Face ass. Book. There's probably one out there. If not...
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
Alright, we're gonna find out. Vasile wants to know. We're gonna do a quick little Google search here. Passbook. No, that's not what I was looking for. It looks like a workbook. Instagram, Spotify, Urban Dictionary, Booty Call Social Network. Okay, and the domain registrar is Dynadot. Well, alright then, for the .com, of course. Perry County. A meme about the president, and they arrested him for terroristic threats on a school. Well, I'd hope there'd be more than that to it. Maybe not, though.
What brings you here, friend?
Training, and then I'm gonna pay you with something I have. Huh. Cause okay, so here's a thing that happened once. Is I lost count of how much training we did, but also there's a gal that, here was the headline, the clickbait, right? Woman gets $1 million for spilling coffee on herself. Now at the time, $1 million was a lot. So it's kind of like, and you know there's inflation and all that, but at that point it was like logarithmic, kind of like how, you know, being a trillionaire now is harder to do. So it's like, woman gets $1 billion for spilling coffee on herself. It's like, really? And it was the gal had spilled McDonald's coffee on herself and gotten burned. And the coffee that they were serving was like boiling or something. And it was just really wild. Like, you can hurt yourself and then people will pay you money. So there was this giant onslaught of personal injury attorneys, and corporations must be held liable and all that kind of stuff. And it's been kind of like a bitch world since. Like, you know, do it or I'll Yelp or whatever. And it's like, it used to be because businesses were, you know, locally owned, and so it mattered what their reputation was like. But with brand images and stuff, then it was like, I just want to go to a brand name store because I know what I'm going to get. But then it was like, well, if they're not going to uphold their end of the deal. And so then it just kind of, there was like all these like investigations into fake personal injury stuff where people would like squirt water onto the floor and then slip and fall and then try to get money out of that. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. Buy it. I don't remember what we were talking about. It's getting too early.
Not a lot of pretty ladies around here.
Whoops. Wrong one. Alright, give me my money back. Swing. We're gonna get some of these prongs too. Yeah. That'll do. Alright, let's go level up and see what... It was kind of insulting last time. We're gonna see what it says now. I busted my head on an overhanging shelf at Walmart last year. Do I get a check too? Yeah. Yep. It's because they weren't being careful or something like that. I don't know how it works. Look it up. The thing is, like, they're supposed to serve the coffee at, like, I don't know, 210 degrees, and it was 230 degrees, and she put it in between her legs and spilled it while she was driving like a genius. And then she got money. And that's California. Ooh, no attackers. Two out of the 3 times we've slept here, we didn't get attacked. Okay. Excuse me. The results of hard work, dedication, and indigestion always look like luck to saps. But you know you've earned every ounce of success. Well, that's a lot more optimistic than our last fortune cookie sleep. Our nap. Or our fortune nap. Yeah, a fortune nappy. This is a way better fortune nappy. Look at that, our strength is at 77, so that means by level 26 we should have that maxed. And our luck is almost 50. They really were negligent. Let's not get racist. And I really did get hurt. But I'm not about to deal with Walmart's legal team over it. Actually, maybe you should. Neons, if you just be a pest. If you just send them a bill. That's funny. I never did get my money from Enterprise. They sent me a bill in the mail. I rented a car from them, and then like 6 months later they give me this bill in the, you know, everything's done. 6 months later, you owe us money for this ticket, this parking ticket in this city, and you owe us a fee for processing it. So you gotta pay the ticket, and you gotta pay the fee for us to pay our workers to do all this work. And I'm like, well, I don't have free time either. Now, what I had to do is I called Enterprise, and I made sure that I was like, this isn't even the car that I rented, and I wasn't even in that city. And they're like, well, this is what we got. And they gave me the ticket info, and I called the place, and they were like, oh yeah, the officer wrote down the wrong license plate number, or wrote the number down wrong. So then I sent that back. I think I called Enterprise, and they were like, oh yeah, okay, or whatever. But then I was like, well, now you guys owe me a processing fee for having to go through all this, because you guys should have fixed it. So they owe me a processing fee. I don't have free time. I remember I was at this gas station, and it was the end of a really long ass day, And I was dirty. I think I was doing some sword work. But anyway, I was dirty and I'm getting some gasoline, and some guy walks up and he starts this speech. You know, his little spiel, and I could tell he's working up to where he's gonna ask me for some money. And just about the time that he gets to that point, a second guy walks over and starts his spiel on interrupts dude. Cause I'm just standing there dead tired, too tired to talk. And he's, you know, interrupting that guy, and I look at both of them, and I look down at their shoes, and they've got nicer shoes on than I do. And I said, good luck. Actually, I think I said, good luck, gentlemen. And then I got in my car and left. It's just a rough moment. Yep. Yeah, just fill out some forms, send some paperwork, be like, hey, another thing you have to do is get the ambulance involved, because then there's like paperwork. And you gotta send them the bill for the ambulance. You gotta get a psychiatrist and say there's mental anguish and that your girlfriend doesn't love you anymore. Something like that. Something like that. Okay, now we are back to 0. Ha! So now what do we do?
If you care to talk, I will consider it a privilege.
I'm not sneaking.
Get out of here.
Aw. Man. Didn't know they were gonna be like that. I forgot to save it too.
Do you need something?
No.
I haven't seen that before.
I had to get a rental to get to work in the beginning of this year. It's torture to not smoke in it. But I didn't. Not even once. Turned it in. Wouldn't you know, they fined me for smoking. Yeah. That's part of the thing. So there's this dude, he's been doing YouTube videos.
Head on.
Yeah, I'd like some head on too. He's been doing the classic YouTube stuff, and like he's talking about like businesses that have failed. And it was interesting to kind of recall what went down. Because there was this Blockbuster video rental, and late fees was a bitch. It was a big deal. It was a big thing, which the problem was kind of like that early on with late fees and stuff. It was like, well, the rental places, they only had a few copies, and everybody wanted to watch it, right? When it just came out. So they'd have like 3 copies and 50 people that want to rent it, so they've got to hurry up and get it back so they can get it to the next person. But then once tapes were like cheap and everywhere, you got like 1 million copies, it's like, why are you still charging outrageous late fees? And the guy's like talking about numbers and how they were getting like 20% of their revenue from late fees. And then you get Redbox that comes out, and Netflix. And the idea with Netflix at first, when it was just a mail-in DVD, is because you would keep the DVD and no late fees, and then just send it back when you want another one. And so that way there's no late fees, and then Blockbuster lost a giant portion of their revenue because DVDs are easy to ship in sleeves. And so it was just a matter of like a new entity entering the market and taking out that extra fee stuff. Rent it, rip the files, burn 2 new DV, send back the original. Yeah, that was one of the other things too. LimeWire. Classic.
Where would you like to go?
I'm not sure, man. It has something to do with this quest. Alright, we are currently 1 whore potato. We gotta be the other 2. Let's go to Halalaloo. Halalaloo-palooza. No, Plaza. Vivek Plaza. Okay, Crassius Curio Cabinet in the Vivek Plaza. Alright, this seems like a lot.
Why walk when you can ride?
I remember Gamefly. They sent me 2 empty cases with no disc. So when I got the 3rd one with the disc, I kept it. I mean, yeah. That's the thing, is that kind of overhead and stuff is like written. Wait. Yeah. Okay, we're going the right way. These days, the corporations are so big that they have lights in their parking lot on 24 hours a day. Or, well, 12 hours a night. How's that? But they're on all night long, every day. Those lights take a lot of juice. I mean, they're like 100 really bright light bulbs, or like 200. Each bulb is like 260 watt bulbs. Elven Nations Corner Club.
Not now. Speak, traveler.
Balmora.
Hurry this up, will you?
Oh, no weakness or fault. Annoying outlanders.
What is this regarding Cyrodiil?
I don't know. Whoever it is I'm trying to find.
I'm sure there's someone else you can bother. That slave.
Say your business.
How do I get up there?
Leave me.
Oh, there's nowhere to go.
Where's that slave? What is this regarding Cyrodiil?
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Brazenly admitting to theft on the internet. Who's the real thief here, Gamefly?
Hurry this up, will you?
Well, I mean, this is all in jest, of course. It's entertainment. Sorry about that. They installed those for me. I'm a parking
I
lot
really don't
plant.
have time for this, so make it quick.
If you pull up on a Tuesday, you'll catch me doing photosynthesis in the handicap
Keep moving.
I like that.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
That was what my last girlfriend said. Okay, being single sucks. Who else is going to stand in the parking lot, arms spread out, and a T pose shouting photosynthesis at bystanders? Well, I've never heard a plant yell. What you gotta do is paint your hands green.
We're watching you, scum.
Did he just say he's watching me come, scum? Well, that is part of what the scum is. General goods, huh?
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Didn't I see? No, that she had. It was similar, but she had a slightly different name. Pawn. If you pawn, you wind up getting brokered.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Speak, traveler.
The Neverine is a heretic, according to the temple. All those who support, but house policy is to avoid extremist religious views, follow imperial practice, and religious toleration for various cults and beliefs, as long as they don't challenge law or public order. Well, yeah, but how do I... Dr. Green Thumb stuck in my head. Is that a song or like a TikTok channel?
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Dr. Green Thumb.
I'm
At
waiting.
least it's not brown. Dr. Green Thumb. It's big and it's round. There he is. Haha. Last guy we talked, of course. Sup, Horpotator? You wanna be? Alright. A pity Orvestra doesn't want you to be. Ah. A potato. Very few counselors are willing to risk his disapproval. If you were to give me a gift, I might reconsider. Alright. How thoughtful. How'd you know? I just want just what I wanted. And now your gift. I have just what you want. In my formal cap as counselor, I give you my vote for title of Horpotator. Perhaps I can also give you a little doobie and a suggestion. Both of them. Very good. There's some edibles too, but I think they're expired. I am sure to persuade Drambaro to support you as Hortator. If you can find him. Orvis Dren has this other people in his pocket. You might want to make a little trip to the Dren plantation before talking to them. And then there's Youngling after all. Okay, very secretive, lives somewhere in Vivek, so we gotta find him. Bribe him or trick him. He despises the Empire. He made some kind of deal with the 6th house, so we might have to get rid of him. Okay, lives outside Vivek. Youngling, the beer half-troll. Foreigner, doesn't understand Dunmer. Dispose of him. Other counselors would not be upset. But he's the only one. He lives in Youngling Manor in the St. Olms Canton. Okay. I don't think that they actually do expire. I don't know for sure though. But I mean, they probably just go rancid where it's like they're still fine, but they don't taste as good. Cypress Hill. When I think of Cypress Hill, I think
Quickly, Outlander.
hip hop and jump around. That's all I know.
Make it quick, Outlander.
I'll make it quick. Alright, we're supposed to read. Find Dram Barrow hidden in a haunted manor in St. Olms. In the haunted manor, okay. In the basement of the haunted manor in St. Olms. Basement door locked. Lockpick's table. Merely talk to him. Mention people. Brother of the Duke. Alright. So we're going over to St. Olms. St. Olms. What's your favorite snack to snack on? What to you is snacktacular? I mean, you got the sweet and the salty. And you got the protein source. You know, you got basically the food groups. Sweet includes the fruit. Salty includes the bread. So I'll be like extra salt in chips. I'll totally hack a little bag of chips. I'll put all kinds of salt in it. Then I want less chips because I get satisfied by the salt. Chocolate, somehow or another, is pure magnificence. I don't know how it's done. Alright. Pause. Salty protein sources. Alright, yeah, I gotta get a refill, a snack too. Alright, 5 minutes. Knock off ladybugs. Yeah. 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 They bite. Which is why, as I was spraying hydrochloric acid, and I didn't directly try to spray one, but it landed in the path as I was spraying along, and it got sprayed with hydrochloric acid. I had very little pity for it. Its choice to dispose of itself. Of course, now it's probably turned into the Joker, and I'm gonna have to call on Batbug. Or Batbug. Actually, bats eat bugs, so that Joker of a ladybug's probably gonna be quite the joke. Brownie. Yeah. Sticks to roof of mouth. Chewy brownie, of course. Plaza. It's probably down in the canal or some schnickel bar. Schnickel bar. Or some Shoodle barns. That's eat bugs. Okay. Ozzy eats bats. Right now, the bugs are eating Ozzy. That is a cycle of life. Why wouldn't it say where he is? St. Holmes Plaza, okay. St. Holmes? No, that's it's just it's true. You said it, this cycle. The cycle of... It's more of a triangle, really. I think you should say Ozzy eats bats. Bats eat bugs. Bugs eat Ozzies. The cycle of life.
What say you?
Hey, what's up? My boss, okay. Talk to him.
Make
I
it
will
quick,
listen,
Outlander.
but make it quick.
What's up, dude? Egg poachers. Oh, yeah, I handled that already. Yes, I'll vote for you as Vercauteren. My vote means nothing. Youngling is a fool. Bribe him or kill him. Valenda, Nerver, Orvis creatures. Do nothing without his approval. I think I already took care of Orvis, though. Alright. St. Olm's Canton Plaza. In Youngling Manor. Well, what's St. Olm's Canton? Oh, it is this. It's the same place. So yeah, he should be here.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Yeah, there we go.
Come on, then. Say something. Or...
Say your needs.
You're on your honor.
Hurry this
Don't
up,
press
will
your
you?
luck. You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
Alright. Touching story. $2,000 or... Yeah, well, I'm not much of a murderer. Got his vote. I don't know. I could, but...
What say you?
We're gonna keep rolling. Okay, we gotta go. And this is the guy I'm curious about. Did I dispose of this guy or not? Orvistren. Blackmail. Dren Plantation. Oh yeah, we got the floaty thing. We can just float our way over.
Yes, Outlander? Well, that's the way to travel. Oh yeah. Scuba dealers. Yeah, now I'm strong enough to haul it. Sweet. Well, looks like I've already taken care of him.
I gotta pay him?
Your wounds are great.
Whoa. That's a load of gold. Why has he got a skull in his closet? Who does that? Oh, come on. Been hauling these around for a reason.
No, you have no manners.
Oh wow. I thought that I took care of this guy, but I guess not. Who did I take out then? Let's see, I want to be Vercauteren, you show unusual wisdom. Title worth to you. Why do you want to be that? To defeat Dagather and bring peace.
You Inwa.
Like the peace of the grave. Since the tribunal betrayed us, signed the armistice, Dagather has made me a better offer. The sixth house will rise again and crush the empire and those smug hypocrites in the tribunal. I know you as my enemy, and you must die with the rest of the foreigners. Oh. That was a thing. Oh, he's got some skooma. It's York. He's still in the closet. I was trying to unlock the closet for him. Yorick. Wasn't that from, like... Braveheart? Who did I take out, though? Some dude and then his buddy up there. I thought it was the ruler of the Dren plantation, but I guess not.
How wonderful. Another tourist.
Anyways. What do we do now? Wait a minute. I don't think I ever bought back my stuff when I trained. That's why I'm a couple thousand now. Okay, anyways. That old painting of Shakespeare staring a skull was Yorick. Oh, the skull. It's Yorick. He's still in the closet. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yorick. The skull. The hammock was in the closet. See, if I'd have remembered that there was a skull in the closet, then I would have got the reference. But that was just, another story altogether. That's just part of having a bad memory. It's not being unable to get the joke. It's just... Yeah. Man, I'm still uncomfortable running underneath of those things. I know they have to poop at some time, at some point. And they look like they poop a greasy poop. Like a goose. That's probably why they call them niche. It's like niche. It's the sound it makes when it hits you.
You may speak.
I'm sure that's a good idea, buddy. That might not be the best idea. Wait a minute. I was supposed to look up where I'm going.
What is this regarding Cyrodiil?
Figuring out where I'm going. Silk strider droppings. That's better than selling mud pies. You gotta give them a fertilizer rating. And say it's the best way to grow your medicine at home. I'm sure Argonian alchemists would revel in my wares. You know, you're not far from the truth. I actually would believe that. Oh, neons. I've been so busy lately, I haven't had time. But there is a thing that I want to do. I came up with a few ideas, but I'll get into all those. I got this idea for this thing I want to make called the Fuck They Listening To app. I'm still trying to work on the sales pitch for it, but basically, have you ever seen someone grooving out? And I mean really grooving out, like they're having a good time. They're twisting and they're shouting, dancing to something, and you're like, what the fuck they listening to? Well, now you can find out with the new Fuck They Listening To app. And it'll, like, be, like a scan. You'd scan them, like, beep beep with your phone. And it'd be like, white person, hips motion side to side. Apple bottom jeans, 2003. Wear them cardigans low, 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 low. Or it'd be like, old person, finger in the air, wearing suspenders, finger in the air. Let me take a selfie. 2011. Something kind of like that. Where it like scans what they're dancing. Let's see. Gucci girl. 4-inch nails. Singing in her car. And then it would be something like Mariah Carey for Christmas. I don't know, I'm still working on it. Okay, once Orvis is taken care of, talk to the other two on Elmas Island. East of St. Holmes Canton. East of the Dren Plantation. Hasn't Mariah suffered enough? Man, the royalties on that. Alright, we're down to the last two. Oh. I think we should go back to the Dren Plantation. Or maybe not. Oh, Saran. There's our tool. Freaking right. I remember we fucking forgot him over under the rock. What is up, dude? He heals himself. So he's really durable. Man, I have missed this guy. Finance. She's listening to finance. Yeah, it'd be Gucci Girl, 4-inch nails. Bobbing head side to side. No, it'd be yeah, Gucci Girl, 4-inch nails.
Not now. Outlander.
Swirling head in a circle. Man in Finance, 2024, or whatever. I don't know. Gucci Girl, disservice. Yeah, I think if I could do music like that, maybe I could be in finance. Oh, what's this? Dude, we got a whole freaking party going on. Yeah. Screenshot. We're all chilling. Freaking Tool came back. Now we just gotta find Sub-Zero. He's stuck out there too, but I don't think he could heal himself. Alright, it says Omani Manor on Elmas Island, east of Vivek. East of St. Holmes. So why wouldn't we just go to Saran's, directly west of Saran's House of Earthly Delights? Across the bay. Saran. Yeah, there we go. Across the bay. So, up this way. Nope, we lost Tool. That's alright. We'll find him again. Hey, you know when you got a comfy pair, you stick with them. Wait, this is it, right?
Let's hear it.
Where's the person? Upstairs, okay. She will receive you in her bedchamber.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Potato. Oh yes, I think it's a good idea. There you go. I name you the potato. Thanks. So that was easy. The last one is east of here. East. Okay, over here. Alright. Yeah, I'm like, if we're gonna enjoy these thingers. We're gonna have them, we're gonna enjoy them. Actually, I made some stickers, right? And I need to get them printed off. I also need to make more than just the 6 of them that I made. Really cool stickers. All kinds of people got stickers, right? They got stickers with their website. Say, check us out here. All that kind of stuff. It's kind of like a preemptive familiarize yourself. And you see the sticker, and then you see later, you're like, oh hey, I recognize that from there. So I was like, I'm gonna do that too, but how should I make my sticker? And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do is put a sample joke on every sticker. It's genius. It's genius. Did I say it's genius? And then I was like, wait a minute, what joke should I put on the sticker? Because I want people to see a picture of my face, so they're familiar with my face. It's gotta have my website, so it says YouTube at Iowa Jacob. That's enough. People don't scan QR codes, but they'll be like, "Oh, Iowa Jacob on YouTube." When I see that, I'll recognize it, and they see my face too. So that way they know they got 2 reference points to triangulate. But then they also got the sample joke. And I added one more thing. I added like a 1 of 6, 2 of 6, 3 of 6, so people know it's collectible. So you can like be like, "Oh man, I gotta see the other ones." I want to do 12 of them though. But the thing is, when I was like, "What joke should I add?" I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do pickup lines. And so I put pickup lines on them. And they're really dumb. But I was just trying to fill it out. Is your name concert speaker? Because you're giving me vibes. Is your name livestock trailer? Because you totes my goats. Are you a feather duster? Because you tickle my fancy. I need to print them off though. Like, I printed them off, but I printed them off at home. I need to get like good ones printed off, you know? And that seems like a smart thing to do. But I don't know. Not too good at doing the smart thing. I have to rely on instincts. Elmas Island. Must be out here. That was fun having Tool back with us, but you just can't keep up anymore. Finale.
I'm waiting. My time is precious, so make it quick.
I just heard, and your request, I believe there'll be no further delays, you have my vote. We all agree. Great.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time. What do you want?
All right.
And I might let you live.
That's a vampire, isn't it? No? Well, that was interesting. What was his problem?
I have the upper hand.
Well, I will give you the lower hand. Get it? Bend over.
What's your story?
Should have been ready for that. Right. That's how that works. Bootleggers? That didn't really make sense, you know. I mean, doesn't everybody put boots on their legs? Where else are you gonna put your boot? And put your boot on your leg. This is music right here. We're making music. Yeah, we just made some music right there. That was cool stuff. Probably should have saved that last one. we'd be a little faster if we ran.
Keep moving.
Wait a minute.
There's no time for talk now. Go. We're watching you, Scout. We're watching you, Scout. Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I don't remember where he is. Belt. Okay. Plaza. Yep. Mm-hmm. Curio Manor.
Keep moving.
I'm waiting.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Yes?
All right. I got everyone taken care of. As the counselors agree, I'm happy for you. What an honor. But no more than you deserve. Pumpkin. And now I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Hortator of Hoalu. Just snug it around that supple little waist. Now, I know you have important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor lonely Uncle Crassius, your devoted admirer. Well, that was a little weird. Light armor +1? What does the belt do, though? I would think that a belt would let us haul more. Because if I get too much stuff in my pants, they start falling down. I gotta get a belt. For 5 magic. Alright.
Go ahead.
That's it for this one.
Outlander, what do you
Means
want?
we have basically one other family to talk to. Then we can start getting back into it. But I think I'm gonna save that one for another stream. And on that one, we will be working on the Telvanni thinger. Meet with person in upper chamber. Receive overview. Get someone to vote. Convince someone in the upper tower. Convince someone in Sadrith. Convince someone in another upper tower. Convince someone in Ganesis. And take care of someone else in the upper tower. Okay, 3 upper towers, and then go when you're ready. And then we'll be able to proceed. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna make that happen next time. You guys are awesome. I'll see you later.